today, guys. I will be doing a very simple yet delicious recipe. Here I have my jasmine rice. I'm washing it to get rid of excess starch and some of the fragrance that the jasmine rice naturally has. I usually wash my rice 3 times before putting it to cook. I will be cooking some just plain rice with some curry coconut fish. I'll be showing you the fish just after I get the rice going. Here I just added a little salt, and that's cold water. So I'm just going to turn on the stove now and cover it up and leave it to cook. I went ahead and I seasoned these nice cuts of sliced trout. I added my powder seasoning such as black pepper, all-purpose seasoning, and a little salt. Here I have my frying pan heating up with some oil, and I'll ensure that the oil is very hot before I put in the fish. I'll be frying these until they have a nice dark brown, a little darker than golden brown, before I flip them. I have around 2 more batches left after that first one. And that is the color that I'm talking about. A bit deeper than golden brown. When you fry it with this color, it also keeps them firmer for cooking. My first check on the rice, and it's not quite ready, so I'll just cover it back and allow it to steam. Now the rice is ready. Fish is looking beautiful. I'll give it a couple more minutes so as to give them enough time to look like how the top of the fish is looking. I don't hurry my fish when I'm frying them. This is how I want them. So the first batch is out. Here I am adding a second batch. The tail is my excuse me. The tail is my favorite part of the fish. Second batch coming out of the frying pan. It's not a big frying pot, so that's why I have to do 3 batches. If you've watched the video this far, could you please give it a like? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If it's your first time and you like what you're seeing, join the channel where you will get lots and lots of amazing contents, cooking outdoor, indoor, baking, etc. Excuse me guys, it's a bad time for me. It's very hot. The summer is summering, and so my asthma is acting up, and it causes me to sound a bit hoarse based on the medication that I'm using. At times I have to be clearing my throat, but that doesn't stop me from cooking some delicious food for my family. So that's my natural seasoning, and it's just onion, scallion, thyme, scotch bonnet pepper, and tomato. Here I have my Kendall coconut milk. In a separate pot, in a clean pot, I'll be adding some coconut oil, but not much. It's just to saute the natural seasonings. This is when I'll add my curry powder, and I'll just put it in the oil and allow it to burn a little bit before I add the natural seasonings. I'll just give this a few stir, allow it to saute for a little, and then I'll show you the next step. Since it's curry, I will be adding I just added some masala and jeera. Some people know jeera as cumin. So that was a mixture of masala and cumin with some Maggi all-purpose. There I poured the coconut milk. Looking very rich. I'm now adding some garlic powder. I added some water as well because I need to have enough sauce to cook down the fish. So as you can see, it got a little thinner because I added a little water as well. There I have it. I boiled it for around 5 minutes until it starts to look like this. Then it's now time to add the fish. That was some pimento berries that I also added for extra flavor. It's ready for the fish. I tasted it and it has the perfect flavor. I did not add any salt because the fish was seasoned with salt and the Maggi also has salt in it as well. I will guarantee you that the fish will cook and none of them won't break because of how crispy I fried them. And for those who has never seen curried fish this way, you can try it. It's just a different way. I like to explore, and I'm not the first person who has cooked curried fish this way. I have seen people cooking fish like this before. It's very good. Very delicious. It has a unique flavor. Coconut milk gives a lot of flavor to anything that you're cooking. If you add some coconut milk, it makes it so delicious. For those who don't like coconut milk, you could still fry your fish, saute your natural veggies, and add water and cook it down. But no, this is how I wanted. The great, nice flavor of the coconut milk will go so well with the plain rice. Can you imagine by now how delicious this is tasting? Wow. I'm not gonna cook it for long because I don't want the fish to start falling apart. And I want to have enough gravy for the rice, or sauce for the rice. So in a minute or so I'll turn it off. And guys, let me tell you, this was my plate. Like I said, I like the tail of the fish, and I just had my tomato with my rice, and that was it. Please give the video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for coming.